Hello. Okay, so we're in the car. I have to go into work in like 19 minutes. I'm sitting outside of my job. I like to go early so that I have time to read. Because if I stay at my house, I'll get lost in what I'm reading and then I won't leave on time and then I'm hurrying and I hate hurrying. But I want to read my Bible for a little bit, but I don't really know. Should we do Genesis? I know today's gonna be a really hard day at work. So maybe I should read like Proverbs or something. Oh yeah, that'll work. Philippians it is. All right. We're going in, let's do it.
The next day.
Okay, we just woke up. Saturday. I'm supposed to hang out with a girl from church today. No, a girl from work today. But she said she'd have to let me know because her man's sick. So, all comes down to if he's feeling better today or not. That being said, my ends look frazzly. So, we're just gonna give him a little bit of this just to get him looking a little less frazzly. How about that? Look at that. See? That ain't even that bad. Took like 4 minutes flat. Outfit. This is my favorite t-shirt. I got it from a girl at church, and I feel fine about these pants. They're not my favorite. Hello, pig. Okay. I haven't heard from my friend yet, but I did just eat like 800 calories worth of ramen, and the day it's not even noon yet. So we're gonna go on the bike trail for a walk, maybe a run. I don't know. I'm gonna bring a jacket with me, but it's nice out. I shouldn't need it. But every time I think that I'm not gonna need it, that's when I need it. So I'm gonna bring that with us. And we're gonna hit the road. Oh, keys. Should check the weather because it's been raining a lot and it's awful dark out here, but we'll just leave the house and we'll just see what happens. So it's gonna start raining in the next 30 minutes and it's not gonna stop for 10 days. We could go to the gym. Just got to the gym and I curled my hair and I'm gonna have to walk a little ways to get to the door. So, oh well. Let's do this, I guess. I am up on the curb. Heaven's sake. I ran faster to get to my car than I walked or ran inside the gym. If y'all work out or anything, what do you listen to? I've been listening to, okay, so I listen a lot to the Hercule Poirot book series while I'm working out. I don't know why, it's just really interesting. But I also have been listening to the Living Waters podcast while I work out. So I say that like I work out a lot. I haven't been here in months. I just felt like going on a walk because I ate a lot of ramen for breakfast and I felt like I needed to cleanse a little bit. I am very thirsty. I am gonna stop somewhere for I saw somebody drinking just a generic bottle of water, and I'm a water, like, I segregate my water. I'm very picky about my water. But that generic purified bottled water has never looked so good. So I'm gonna go, I have a Fiji at home. I don't wanna go home though. Hair's down. It's not bad, but it's not great. Ooh. Jump scare. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I thought I knew where I was going, and I was wrong. So I got lost and I had to have my phone navigate me home. But I made it to Circle K, and I could really go for a crispy, crispy water right now. Maybe a thing of ice. I'm gonna get an icy, I think. We go to the gym so we can drink more ices. We do our hair so we can go out in the rain. Okay, I was gonna go to the library, but my coworker just messaged me, and so we're gonna go to Coach's instead. I did my hair again, and it's raining again, but I told her I'd be there in like 30 minutes, so I left my freaking keys inside again, dude. Why do I keep doing that? We're back home in bed, and guess what? Day 1 of our reading vlog, and we didn't read jack squat. Editing Emily, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it was actually day 2 of your reading vlog. I did charge my Kindle, and it's been dead for like a while. So it's charged now. I was gonna say maybe tomorrow after church we could like go somewhere and read, but I'm having lunch with my mommy tomorrow after church. Well, we'll figure it out. We're getting ready for church. I haven't brushed my hair, so just sort of pig. Okay, we're getting ready for church. Is this good? I feel like, I don't know, first I hate my knees, and second, like, I guess it's not as bad in the back as I thought it was. I thought it was shorter. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? Let's do our hair and see how we feel after that. Okay, I'm running a little bit late, but we went with this dress and just white tennis shoes because I don't have any heels. I have like one pair of tan heels and a pair of like grandma looking brown heels and really tall black boots. And that's all I've got for heels. So I feel like a white tennis shoe goes with a lot of dresses though. So that's what we're going with. Okay, so we're back home from church. Ignore any flies that you see buzzing around. We left the front door open and now we have flies. Because that's what happens when you leave the front door open, especially because it's been raining. Now we have a colony of flies. Back home from church. You'll notice I don't film a lot when I'm out and about, and that's because I don't want people to see me filming when I'm out and about. I will not be the cause for someone else's cringe. In like 2.5 hours, I have to go meet my mother at Bob Evans. So I'm very hungry right now. So I'm just gonna eat some deli meat. I have to go to Walmart while I'm out. Okay, hear me out. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm thinking about getting rid of like a lot of my books. If I do that, I don't know if I'll like sell them on eBay or something, but here's why. I don't think I've read a single book off my bookshelf this whole year. I've read 26 books so far this year, and I think they were all on my phone. I think every single one of them was from Kindle Unlimited. I don't think I have read, we are almost halfway through the year. I don't think I've touched a book on this shelf. I really don't. And I don't want to be like just collecting books to have them. Like I want to have books that I want. Which is why I'm thinking about buying a bunch of the books that I have on my Kindle, because I reread them over and over and over again. They're books I enjoy. They're books I actually like. And I don't want to have a bunch of books. And like every time somebody asks me like, how many of these have you read? I'm like, maybe 10%. Like I haven't read most of these books. They're just sitting here. This is just a personal library. And much like in a real library, most of these books haven't been touched. Like maybe I've started reading them and didn't get into them, or like think that I'll be into them later. I don't know. But I don't want to just have a bunch of books just to have them. And I don't want to have a bunch of books just to be prideful and say like, oh, look at all these books that I have. Like, I haven't read most of these. I don't want people to think that I've read most of these. I haven't. I've read maybe 10% of them. Like I should go through and pick out the ones that I've actually read just to see. For my own personal sanctification, just to see how many of these have I actually read, because it's not a lot. It's really not. Like, okay, look, we're just gonna go through red and orange. That's all we're gonna go through. I've read Hunting Prince Dracula. I don't think I've read this one, but I might have. But I don't really remember. I've read The Body in the Library. I've read Me Before You. I've read What I Lost. I've read Dracula. I've read The Distance Between Us. I've read When Dimple Met Rishi. And I've read Sons of Encouragement. That's all that I've read out of all these books. Like, that's embarrassing, dude. Like, that's not good. And I keep getting books on Kindle Unlimited. Somebody else could read these. I could just give them to anyone else. Like, I'm not reading them. They're not helping me. They're just essentially puffing up my ego because I'm like, look at all these beautiful books that I have that I'm doing nothing with. I'm doing nothing with them. Look at this. Yellow's even worse. No, 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 no. Yes. I've read a lot of this. This is a collection of poetry. That's not my fault. No, 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 yes, no, 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 no. Started it, haven't finished it. No, 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 no. What is even? That's so embarrassing. I am ashamed. I think maybe that's a problem with like BookTube and BookTok and Bookstagram and all that stuff, is we see people with like all these books on their shelves, and so we want to have a bunch of books on our shelves, but like I'm not doing anything with them. They're just sitting there. Like, that's embarrassing, dude. Get rid of these books. You're not touching them. You're not doing anything with them. You're not gonna get to them. Some of these books have been on my shelves for years. You're not going to get to them. I need to go on Goodreads and see when I put some of these books on my TBR shelf. If it was more than 2 years ago, you're not gonna get to them. Get rid of them. You're not gonna get to them. And if you do, go on Thrift Books and buy them again. That's where I got most of them in the first place.
Few moments later.
This is gonna sound stupid, given that I just talked about how I want to get rid of a bunch of the books on my shelf, but I'm actually planning on buying a bunch of books, but
they are books I have already read, I know that I love, and I know that I will reread because I've been rereading them. They're all books that I have on Kindle Unlimited, but I keep them on my Kindle Unlimited because I don't want to get rid of them because I keep rereading them and I keep rereading my favorite parts from them. So I don't want to get rid of them, so now I'm out of room on my Kindle Unlimited because you only have so many books checked out. So I'm going to buy these books so that I can have a physical copy of them.
But let me show you. My current total is $163.89. And that's like without, I think that's without tax and everything. That's our subtotal. Mind you, I work in childcare, so I don't make a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So a friend of mine said, what if you just buy a couple books and then next payday you'll buy a couple more? So a bunch of the books that I'm buying are by Anna Conwell. So what if I only buy Anna Conwell books and I can buy the other ones next payday? So let's see what that would cost. Okay. $89.94 would be our new subtotal. Is that still a lot of money? Yes. Yes, it is. But if I sell a bunch of my books, which I'm planning on doing, that should cover a good chunk of this. I think I could handle $89.94 just this time. And then next time, how much will the next order cost? Hold on. Okay, so it's pretty even. The next order would cost $73.95. I'm gonna think about it for a minute because I don't want to make a snap decision because I have made too many of those and it's never a good choice to make a snap decision. Whether it's something you want to do or not, it's never a good choice to make a snap decision. I went to the store after I got done having lunch with my mom. I accidentally knocked a jar of tomato sauce off the shelf. It exploded all over my legs. This is the worst moment of my life. The artist and his art. Jerk. It's really nice whenever the sun is out, but I need these clouds to go away. Go shoot, clouds. I'm trying to enjoy my life. My Darcy. Hi. And that's my boy. He's so beautiful. Go away. Like, literally, is this a joke? Are you sure this is sanitary? It feels questionable to me. Stop. We repainted our nails and now we have to stay out of the sun for a little bit because we got not even a farmer's tan. We got a farmer's sunburn, boys. It's so over.
The next day.
So we're at Walmart. Just got out of church. I have a headache. And then after I bring my groceries home, I'm going to meet my new nephew. So big day. I think my head hurts worse than it did when I went into the store. You can't tell, but it is like misting out here. You can't see it, but it looks like misty everywhere. It looks like a beautiful rainforest land. It's like 70 degrees. It's so freaking nice out here. This is like a beautiful oasis. Sorry, I was squinting. I thought that I'm not wearing my glasses, so I thought that was a squirrel, but it's not. It's just a bunch of leaves. Look how good my lettuce is doing. What? Let me get all these weeds out of here. But like, look how big she is. She's huge. She's beautiful. I love it here. Look at all these. Look at, this is lemon basil. Have you ever had lemon basil? It's so good on chicken. Those are accidental lettuces, but they can stay. I'll use them. In case you didn't know, if you get green leaf lettuce and you plant it and you use it, you know, however much you want, and then at the end of the season you let it bolt and let it drop its seeds, the next year and for the rest of your life, you'll never have to buy lettuce again. You'll never have to buy lettuce seeds. You'll never have to buy lettuce plants ever again, because you will get 8,000 little lettuce plants sprouting in the exact same area from the seeds from last year. Like these I didn't buy any of these. These were sprouting all over that little garden there, because that's where I plant my lettuce. Wow. They're doing just wonderful, aren't they? Ooh, look, these ones are starting to get little flowers on them, which is excellent because once they get pollinated, they will turn into tomatoes. Bro, what in the Alien versus Predator are you? It is Sunday. We just got home from church a little bit ago. We're gonna go outside and read for a little bit. It is 90 degrees. So I ain't gonna make it long, but I'll try. Just a warning, this door makes a lot of noise. Oh, no way, dude. The dog went for a swim in the creek, so she's still wet, so she can be out here with me for a little while. I probably won't be out here more than maybe 20 minutes, but that's okay because I don't need to be getting another sunburn. I brought Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then I also brought these recipe boxes so that I can go through those, see what interesting things are in them. We've been out here for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And I am boiling. We made it 8 minutes in direct sunlight, and then we had to get back on the porch and get into the shade. My phone overheated, and so did I. It's been another 10 or 15 minutes, but I'm gonna stay out, but the girl's gonna go in. Time for you to go in, miss. Let's go. Me and my son will hang out here. I looked over at him and he was sleeping so peacefully that I thought he was dead, and I was very scared. But he's just chilling. I'm still sweaty, but it's not as bad in the shade. So like, he's okay, but I will bring him in with me whenever I go in, just to be safe. And I might bring a bowl of water out here because there are neighborhood cats, just in case they stumble over here and want a drink. It's been an hour since we came outside. I've got good news and bad news. Good news, we finished Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm not ready to talk about it. Bad news is that the spine is broken. So I don't know if you just like glue that. I don't know how to fix that. We're moving on to the next one anyway, so this one will not be my problem for a little bit. Also, look at what has happened while I have been seated. He has entered into a box for shelter. Oh, he scared me for a second. I thought he died. No, he's fine. He was just sleeping real good, that's all. Hey dude, you wanna go inside? With your mom? No? Alright, I'll bring you some water. I gave him a bowl of water, and evidently that offended him because he went and laid over there. We're back inside. I look a mess because I took a shower because I was sweaty. But I think I'm gonna call it a day on this little vlog. It was super, super fun reading with you guys. I'm gonna eat this half of a watermelon, and then it'll probably be time for bed. I know it looks really sunny out. It is really sunny out, but it's like 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna eat this half a watermelon. See, look. I'm gonna eat this half a watermelon. I'm gonna finish drinking my Diet Mountain Dew, and then that'll be my day. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me here at Hobart's Library, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye, guys.